Welcome back to the Rift, everybody. After a couple technical difficulties, uh, we have your game starting off here, as does look like a 5-point is coming out here. Cole's start on the Corki does look to be interesting, as he also does take Flash and Ghost. What are your thoughts on this?
Um, Hull, I think is a safe start. Just because he's against a champion that doesn't have a lot of range, especially in the early game, so can't really be punished much. And once he gets his Valkyrie, definitely cannot be punished pretty much at all. Um, so I do like the call buy. The Ghost is a little bit interesting. I think he wants to pair that up with the package so that way he can get to a lane very, very quickly and use that package, or he can get to a neutral objective and use the package. So, um, I don't expect him to be using that unless he's using it to save his own life. I expect him to only be using that around the time when he has the package.
Yeah, as it does look to be uh, bot side start for both junglers. Kane opting not to be leashed here, doing Raptors instead, something he can in fact do. Will not slow him down at all, and will let his
Is
bot lane get a favorable position with the wave.
is this the dreaded purple cane that I've heard so much about? Because Red did go for um Dark Harvest here.
So this is basically it's. Ooh,
I didn't think much was happening there. I don't think they kill each other at level 1. And it
Fiora
looks like
does
Wolfie is
do.
winning the trades.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that is a lot of
Fiora.
damage early.
Yeah, Fiora is losing these trades pretty hard. If the level 2 was in, I do think Poppy does end up either burning the Andreas' flash or gets the kill there. So
But yeah, as we were talking about Purple Cane here, the rune set just gives him a little bit more damage in the early game to find something on his ganks. Conqueror not really lending to that too much other than in extended fights. And still not a horrible thing to have as a red cane. You do get to just finish off kills, be an assassin. But more often than not, he did opt for a blue smite, so is probably looking to be a blue cane here. Don't know if blue cane is the angle against Tarek Poppy.
yeah, I mean, you can't call down the immortality if they're dead in half a second, right?
True, but Poppy can
Hold
just
on, we
deny.
got a gank up in the top lane here, but Andreas does manage to get out. The Cloud taking a lot of damage, but Kane is here in the mid lane. Solid State Frankie going to dodge out of that. Not going to burn much of anything here. Going to get also an auto attack off for that fleet footwork, getting a little bit of health back. So survives the gank, and ends up burning a lot of HP from the Cloud. Also gets the flash as well
Yeah, I
from
mean,
Kane.
pretty good. Uh, Kane kind of just going in on a gank that didn't really have the angle for it. The spirit form of Yon just had run out, so not really a way to look for that kill. Corki was still fairly healthy.
Yeah, trying to keep Corky from stacking up that call. Already has 25 CS there, so has a lot of stacked into it. As Exos takes a bit of damage from the um trap there from tree. Looks like it's going to be another slow game. At least starting out here. I will also mention that Blue Side has won both games tonight. So Hound's pulling it off here will break that streak. In the night with a red win, as Wolven Alchemist he's actually really strong.
Dominating in the top
Doing
lane here, actually. Yeah.
yeah,
Up CS, up a lot of health, has the wave. Not in an ideal position, not crashing it, but basically just sitting there where it would be frozen.
that's,
Oh,
Andreas is gonna get stuck in there, and first blood goes over to Wolven Alchemist.
Off
Oh
roll.
no.
Off roll solo kill. Good job.
Oh, as XLs is going to take a lot of damage, but burns the flash from Tree. Um, not able, or having to burn the flash to get away from the stun there. Um, and not getting much of anything as Frankie could be in a little bit of trouble here as uses the flash from XLs. Tree Poop could be going down here, but actually it goes down. XLs does go down to the Piltover Peacemaker there. Ends up being 1-for-1 on the scoreboard and a kill over to the Caitlyn.
Yeah, unfortunately, High Reef not really having the mana there to go for that and getting exhausted. I believe Excel's got exhausted there, but heal and exhaust blown from the blue side bot lane for Falcons. As we do notice that both of our team's colors are fitting to the side of the map they're playing.
Yeah, 100% there, but that is a massive wave about to crash into the bot lane here.
Speaking of massive, a 20 CS lead in the mid lane only 6 minutes into the game. And that's a call on Corky. He is doing great.
Yep, and they've already set 2 ganks into it as well, so oh no, Wolven is looks like Wolven might actually win this one again. Oh no.
Got popped.
Oh.
Yeah, hit the 4 marks. That's all it takes.
Yeah, hit the 4 marks. Unfortunately, Wolven unable to get away from that last auto attack there. So ends up being 1 kill goes over to Fiora. Gets some much needed relief in that top side as well because she was starting to fall behind in CS. But now the Bramble Vest is finished by Woven, so those trades are going to be a lot less effective now.
I want to say he had it for that fight or instantly bought it. I could be mistaken. But yeah, has Bramble and a cloth armor on top of just being Poppy. Should be sitting pretty there in that lane now.
We do see Yone was starting to move down, but decides against it, just pops the Blossom. And it goes back to the lane. Corky finally goes back for his first buy, picks up the Vampiric Scepter, most likely going for that Immortal Shield Bow. I do like this buy. He also starts and picks up the tier and starts stacking that up as well. So a pretty strong buy, and he's already over halfway with his cull, so in a very strong position right now. Cloud is really struggling as it gets stopped here as the Cloud is
not.
Does Cloud take him out? No.
Almost taken out himself there. Not quite expecting that damage from the Corky to be traded back. Not realizing that Vamp Scepter does in fact match Conquer.
Yeah, Vamp Scepter plus the Fleet Footwork, plus the taking the Gatling gun to the face, was really rough as we see. Oh, and this another fight going on in the top lane. These two just love fighting each other as the ultimate is pulled out from Andreas here. Wolven might be in a little bit of danger here. Actually has to back off there. Does not get the last tick of the ultimate.
Yeah, Grand Challenge, I think is the name of that ability, falling off right as Andreas wanted to look for that 4th mark.
And now Andreas has to be a little bit careful here because Wolven has a health advantage here. But that is a pretty big minion wave to trade into. I don't think Wolven wants to take that fight. Probably going to let that wave shove into his tower. But we do see 3 members hovering over the package picked up by Corky, though. So he is also hovering. Looks like they're going for the Rift Herald here.
Not sure if Frankie wants to go in on this. Don't even know if he knows it's happening. No, they do. They have the scuttle. So he might look to chunk somebody out here. He's actually going to find the kill. Gets 1, 2, 3.
Triple kill.
And takes the Herald.
Oh my lord. And he gets the Herald. He gets 3 kills. And they also get the Dragon on the bot side.
in exchange for a Seraphine ult that unfortunately just did not accomplish what it was looking to do. Uh, Hounds find themselves 1,000 gold ahead and up a dragon.
Uh, Corky did not pick up the Rift Herald.
You know, we all make mistakes. He was feeling himself after that Corky triple kill.
I
I
mean,
would
a
do the
solo
same.
triple kill to 3 people, I would forget about the Rift Herald too. I'd be like, I want to go back and buy really quick. I'll be back.
So,
Oh man.
unfortunately, did not get that Rift Herald, which, with the way his lane had been going, would have been an easy 2 plates, if not the entire tower. Won't be seeing that, but a denial of Rift Herald is good in itself.
As we do see, Ezreal taking a lot of damage from Tree. Does not have the mana to cast the ace in the hole there. We do see Red is on the bot side here, ready for an counter engage, but Yone is on the bot or top side of the map. Looks like going for the wolves and meeting Yone there. So Yone has to back away. You're starting to see the
Yes.
difference in power between the Poppy and the Fiora now.
Steel Caps Bramble. It's been working for years. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I mean, when they push Kane off of the Grump too? Oh no. Okay, he's just gonna go away with Valkyrie.
Curious to see how far Kane is from his
Be right back.
transformation.
Give me 1 second.
Alrighty. As I don't unfortunately have a way to check that, so we are gonna just assume he is not very close to it with no kills, no assists, and very little action on the map. Poppy going in, stunning and ulting the Fiora. That is a solo kill. Ezreal ult coming by. High Reef looking to steal some gold for himself in his lane. Uh,
Sorry
and
about that.
welcome back. Did a little bit of play-by-play in your absence. You got this.
Alright, looks like Fiora goes down to the Poppy there. Was it a gank?
No, it was in fact a solo kill. Wolven, yeah, Wolven pressed E and then pressed R, and then and then
Gotcha.
Fiora was gone. Poppy just a little bit too far ahead now. Has the Bramble, has the Cinder now. Another cloth armor.
Yeah, looks like going for either the Frostfire or the Sunfire Aegis. We'll have to see, as the Cloud going to use his E to come back in, but it's taking so much damage from the Corki there, who already has the Immortal Shield Bow completed.
Good reactions from Wolven there.
Yeah, Andreas is just not having a fun time in this lane currently. That's the door open. Oh, and Andreas going to get knocked into the wall again. Going to take a lot of damage here, but Andreas going to be very, very low. But we're going to go down to the bot side where it looks like just some trades are happening. Red is in ready for the engage here as the ultimate is flashed away here. Tree is going to flash away from the as we do see the ultimate come down from XLs here, but High Reef is left all by himself here. But unfortunately doesn't have the damage to actually do much of anything here. And everybody just trades abilities, ultimates, and nobody dies here as Tree is in a bit of trouble here as we got another ultimate come down. We do see a kill go down onto the Caitlyn here. Red is very, very low here. Seraphine has to flash and use exhaust here, and Red should be dead as well. But Cloud is here to come in, uses the ultimate, does get the kill onto XLs there. Ezreal also goes down here. The Cloud is in a lot of danger here, but Cole diving the tower is going to go down. Triple kill goes over to the Cloud as we do see Solid State Frankie come down just to watch as all of his friends are all dead.
I do believe that was a 2-for-2 exchange there. Not the worst thing for the Hounds, but not quite the best thing, as your jungler did die while Dragon is up. No threat from the Falcons of taking it, but would have been nice to be able to do that Dragon here and have the second one under your belt.
And this also gives Andreas a lot of time on this top lane tower. Might actually take it. Has the no, does
No
not have the
mana.
minion wave to support it. Is gonna have
Um,
to back away here. No, is going to die to the tower for an extra auto attack.
Unfortunately, did not have the mana there to kill that tower, and my only guess is that he thought he had the mana and the damage to kill it before it could kill him. But, yeah. Unfortunate. Miscalculation there on Andreas's part, as we do see Kane mid lane.
Oh, and look how fast Red is. Gonna have Solid is going to have to flash away from that.
This is a
Blue
blue
Kane
Kane.
is unlocked. Yep. Oh, and Tarek might be in a little trouble here. The ultimate is going to go out, and it is going to be a kill onto Tarek there, as they are going for the dragon. Looks like, but two members are on the wrong side of the dragon pit here, and there are two members on the other side. But now it's 4-stacked. Tyrese in a bit of trouble. He is going to have to E away if he wants to get out. Oh, and he's going to go down to double ultimates from both the Cloud and Ace in the Hole from Tree there. So it is another kill. The kills are now evened up, and it is about a 600 gold lead, 700 gold lead. But the first tower evens it up, and we are dead even on gold until blue team does take a tower, or red team takes a tower back. So overall, I think this favors the Falcons. As another fight going on the top side. Woven is going to get a lot of damage off here. Does Woven manage to get the kill?
Yes.
Looks like he does, yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, nothing
and...
reposted there in that fight, so Woven does get the full extent of his crowd control, as the Grand Challenge does expire and not give any amount of healing to Andreas's Fiora. And Cole is going to start up the Rift Herald here.
This is also an interesting buy. Fiora opts to go for the Gore Drinker.
That is in fact what she builds now.
Thunderer. Oh, is it?
It's either or.
Okay. It looks like they don't have a way into to get here. They are going to go ahead and get in just now, but ultimate going to come down, and Frankie is going to go down for it, but XLs is going to be traded. Cole is going to get on top of Tree, but there is really nothing that he can do. And now Viego has to just run away, as the Corki does manage to kill Fiora there in the back. So it does end up being a 1-for-2 in favor of Hounds. And they do manage to pick up the Rift Herald. It is on the support, though.
Yeah, Manamune completed for Corki here. Not fully stacked, so no Muramana for a little bit longer. We do see the Trinity Force on the Ezreal that you were talking about, so Lord Dominic's Regards could be coming out here for Ezreal, and maybe even Corki.
I mean, could be the Lord Dominic's, but it also could be Sereldra's Grudge. I don't know how to
Cyrilda's Grudge is probably the better choice for Ezreal.
Yeah, Corki is going to come up. He has the package. The ultimate is just a bit late here, as Tree is in a lot of hurt here, and Woven goes on a killing spree, going to tank up this tower and walk away all happy.
That
as
is
Cloud
now
going to try and get something done here, but there are two people in the mid lane. We do see Kane is on the side here, and it looks like the Rift Herald is not going to crash here, unfortunately. Well, as we got another fight going on, Cloud going to take a lot of damage here, as the flash stun goes on to Red here. Has to actually flash away. Cloud going to go back in for another bit of damage. But it looks like everybody is just going to back away. Not really sure if XLs has ultimate or not. Don't want to engage too deep. Yone just got his ultimate back online, so... as Fiora might get caught out here.
Actually, jukes them
Well, does
out.
she get out
Is
here?
spotted.
But there is now too many members here as she does get stunned and is going to go down as Gordricker actually gets her a lot of health, but the stray Q from High Reef does manage to pick up his first kill of the game.
Yeah, I mean, Andreas did his best there to try and get out. Had the jukes, but eventually was just, you know, stuck between a rock and a hard place, or rather a no, Poppy was not there, but you know, would have been
The
around
Gordo and King of the Shadow Isles.
it. Something like that.
And then some explorer just showed up and just took all the credit, like usual. Wait, that actually fits Ezreal's personality perfectly. Everybody else does all the work and he takes the credit.
Can confirm. So,
Right.
gold's fairly even. Dragons are. I mean, gold isn't even. It's 2,000. 21 minutes in the game. That's significant. Dragons are even. Towers are even. But all of the tempo is on the side of the hounds here.
This Corki is 6-0 right now, close to getting close to getting that Muramana that you were talking about there. Has a Sheen as well in inventory.
Have to think that's going to be Essence Reaver. I think that is the only item that he can build out of that now with the Mythic
I do
finished.
believe that is the case, yes. Andreas is trying to hold the lane against
Poppy
this
just way
Poppy,
too
but this
tanky.
Poppy is, yeah, as, oh no. Alright, it is going to get out. Install says that Frankie is in the Dragon Pit by himself. Red is going to come over the wall. Poppy is still down there, but looks like Poppy might get collapsed on. As two members get thrown away from the fight here, as Andreas is in a lot of trouble. Looks like everybody's just going to disengage as they do go for the dragon instead. Going to pick up a second dragon of the game. Red looks like he wants to try and go back in, but I think this fight is over. Tree has to use the net to get away from another engage there. Tree is playing with fire here. Does not know how many members are sticking around, as two members in the mid lane are going to make sure that this wave is pushed. And Kane looks like he's trying to hover for something, but they know that he's there. Well, it looks like we got a fight in the mid lane here. High Reef taking quite a bit of damage, goes down to half HP, but now Tree doesn't have any more escapes. Oh, uses the flash, gets out of there. But now Red has shown up to the fight here. Oh no. And it looks like High Reef may just be dead here. Yeah, it's going to be Ultimate going wide, the Immortal going out from XLs, but Cole is now by himself, gets taken out by all 5 members of the Falcons, and just like that, Falcons have regained control of this game. They're going to take the mid lane, and looks like there are pings on Baron, so they might be going for that as well.
Risky play to go for Baron. Corki doesn't have package here, but Poppy can always just ult them out. Corki following in with just regular, the name of his W eludes me.
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie, that is the word. So, Falcons do not actually go for the Baron here, just opting to farm camps, clear waves, find what gold they can on the map to keep up.
It is three turrets to 2, 2 dragons to 1. The gold is pretty much even at this current time. Where you see Ezreal is pushing in the bot side, they are pinging for members to come down and try and save the tower. The last remaining outer tower for the Falcons here on that bot side still standing, whereas all 3 outer towers have been taken away from the Hounds, which means vision is a little bit more dangerous to get. Finally do see a lull in the game, so
Muramana's completed
for both
for
Corki
both
and
80
Victor,
carries.
yeah.
So they are basically at their spikes. A lot of their weaknesses are pretty much gone at this point. Corki fairly safe. There's a Tarek and Poppy to peel. Um, I think as long as Falcons don't get picks, oh,
Oh,
caster curse,
like that.
something like that. Although Wolven is looking to trade back here, that is.
Oh, he failed the flash. Oh, but it doesn't matter. It is going to be a trade kill. Red does end up going down here,
Did he
but
fail the
that
flash?
means that
I
they are
think that was
going to push
Wolven.
into the mid lane here. Is Frankie going to take a little bit of poke damage there? 3 traps thrown down, but Tree in a bit of danger here. The bombs from Corki really are starting to put on the hurt.
Yeah, Muramana does proc on those, so that is a lot of bonus damage coming down.
Now they tried to capitalize, try to get some damage on the, or tried to take that tower. Unfortunately, enemy or the Hounds were able to rotate quick enough, so they don't get much of anything. The package is available for Corki here, just in time for this dragon, depending on how long the package sticks around.
I do believe it lasts until he picks it up. Once he picks it up, does have a timer, but I think they want to look for the fight before the dragon spawns here. If they can find a pick off of package, that's great, because then there is just no way for Falcons to ever contest this dragon. And putting themselves on soul point is really good here, as then they can just threaten to trade for a Baron and push down waves. They have a lot of wave clear between Ezreal, Corki.
Fast he moves with the package on him. He just flew out of the base. And it looks like this is going to be a very pivotal fight. I think whoever wins this fight here will control tempo of the game and most likely get Baron here, depending on how many members survive. Corki is hovering over the side, trying to block it as Red comes in from the other side, ready for unable to steal the dragon there. Does end up dying to the Corki. But Yone on the top side goes ahead and picks up the first ender tower of the game there. Oh, and
God.
I just heard
I did hear a Seraphino. I think that was aimed at a Viego off screen. Does not appear to have hit, as he is full health. You have to think, yeah. Hounds are just going to go for Baron here.
They did waste a little bit of time going towards that mid wave here, but they should be able to get this. Yone still has a long walk to get there. He is pretty quick, but I don't think he's quick enough. The Baron's already down to 4,000 HP. Yeah, it is going to go down before he even leaves the base.
Oh yeah,
So
280
that is
carries.
first Baron.
He's going to shred that with the Viego, with Bork.
And Baron on this team is a bit scary, and especially because now they're on soul point as well.
Yeah, the Baron should run out before the dragon spawns, but they are going to have prio in just about any lane they touch. Should lead to, complete control of Dragon Vision, which they do have. Basically, 4 pinks on the map for Falcons, though. One up in the top side bush here. Not really seeing anything and not doing a whole lot, but it is there. But good vision line in the bot side for Falcons. No invades really able to happen here.
So, Frankie might be in a little bit of trouble here. Gonna flash out of both of them. Actually, just kills Kane there, and now Cloud is in a lot of trouble. He's legendary. Actually going to go ahead and kill him as well. Shut down. That's a double kill. And now Sniper is in danger too. That's a triple kill. Oh, it's gonna be a solo quadra kill for Solid State Frankie. He is 12-0 on this champion.
Call an ambulance. Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Yeah.
Really well played by Solid State there, flashing the Yonel and just, realizing you're not getting away, turn and fight, and everything after was just a little bit of running in one by one from the Falcons, but the 2v1 there at the start, really well played by Solid State Frankie.
Yeah, I mean, look at his items. He most likely, yeah, he has enough to go back and buy his fourth item. But I think they are wanting to end the game here. They are pushing all 3 waves. They have super minions in every single wave. All 3 inhibitors are going down here.
Yeah, if this isn't a game end here, it is without a doubt soul secured for the Hounds. But no, they are just going to beat down these towers. 2 Sheen champions.
Yeah, as we got a final fight, last-ditch effort. Andreas is the first to go down here. Ultimate, 4-man ultimate coming out from Seraphine there as they're fighting inside of their Nexus Nexus, but the game is going to end there. They do manage to kill Viego, but that's about it. And the game goes over to the Hounds. What a wonderful display, especially from Corky there.
I mean, yeah, well played from the Hounds. Solid State Frankie on the Corky going 12-0.
Also doing the most damage of the night.
Of the night or of the game?
Of the night.
Did he in fact?
Did
in fact do the most damage by 846. Very impressive. That's, I believe, 1 auto attack. So
yeah,
that final fight there, getting him the damage he needed to secure top damage of the night, as nobody else really on the Hounds doing damage. High Reef on the Ezreal, a modest 13,000, actually less than Wolven's Poppy, but this was really not a game on him to carry. Given time, I'm sure he would have found the damage, but it's hard to do damage when your Corky is 2-shotting everyone, and you don't get to hit them. Or you're getting Yone ulted and jumped by a cane. Unfortunate, but he did get the win. Good on the Hounds here, as we are going to cut to a break. If you have no final thoughts, Dream.
I think I know who the player of the game is going to be, but I won't spoil it.
You know what? That is appreciated, as we will be right back as we throw out that poll for player of the game. We will see you folks shortly.
Legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become a part of you. Every time you bleed for reaching greatness, relentless you survive. They never lose hope when everything's cold and the fighting's near. It's deep in their bones, all running to smoke when the fire is fierce. Oh, pick yourself up, 'cause legends never die, die, legends never die. They're written down in eternity, but you'll never see the price it costs. The scars collected all of their lives. When everything's lost, they pick up their hearts and avenge defeat. Before it all starts, they suffer through harm just to touch a dream. Oh, pick yourself up, 'cause legends never.
Alrighty, folks, we are back for the last time tonight as we have your player of the game, Solid State Frankie, on the Hounds. Playing Corky, going 12-0-1, finding himself a 1v4 quadra kill. What do you have to say about his performance, Dream?
Not to mention the 1v4 quadra kill, but he also got 1v3 triple kill.
Oh,
earlier
you
in
know
the
what
game.
he did? And a Herald, which you know what? He decided, I don't need the Herald, and did not pick it up.
Nope.
He might have thought we didn't see it. We did, Frankie.
Yeah, if there's one thing we can criticize you on, it's that. But honestly, that was some of the best Corky gaming I've seen in a very long time.
I mean, yeah. And I mean, well played to the rest of Hounds. You know, Woven on Poppy, finding solo kills on a Fiora, which I think that's a Fiora Poppy favored matchup, but still all the same. Playing off role, getting solo kills, winning his lane. Good job to him. Good job to Hounds winning this game. Congratulations, and congrats to everybody else that won their games tonight. We will see you all tomorrow for LRS Draft. I've been Vordaddy. He's been Dream Unforgiven. We will bid you good night.
Legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become a part of you. Every time you bleed for reaching greatness, relentless you survive. They never lose hope when everything's cold and the fighting's near. It's deep in their bones, they'll run into smoke when the fire is fierce. Oh, yourself back, 'cause patterns